2017. All right, it's safe to say that Dionne Warwick is one of a kind. Her songs are timeless. Working with Burt Bacharach and Hal David, the trio created hits that sold millions and millions of records and defined a generation. She's more than a performer, she's an icon, and she joined me for a candid and enlightening conversation. I asked her what her life is like today.
I'm happy, still working, still running around this world, putting the butts in the seats, and singing the songs that they love, which I'm thrilled and grateful for.
What was the first Burt Bacharach song and Hal David song? Don't Make Me Over.
Right.
I mean, that's
what I told them not to ever try to do.
Did they try?
Yeah.
They did?
You know, they broke a promise.
Tell me.
I was on, doing demonstration records as well as background work of their music. And there was a song, a demo that I did called Make It Easy on Yourself. And I fell in love with the song. And they kept badgering me, oh, you have to record, you got to record, you got to record. I said, okay, fine, only if. That's my first record. And I had the radio on, and all of a sudden I heard this gravelly voice singing Make It Easy on Yourself was Jerry Butler. I said, wait a minute, that's my song. And they had promised that that was going to be my song, and I had to have a couple of words with them. I was not a happy camper when I finally met with them, and let them know the last thing I want you to ever think you can try to do is to make me over. And Hal David, being the brilliant lyricist that he is and was, sat down, put pen to paper, and came up with Don't Make Me Over.
Don't make me over.
Did you ever expect to have the success that you eventually did have?
I don't think any of us did. You know, BDW, we were called, known as the triangle marriage that worked in the industry, because everything was so completely different than anything that was being done in that part of the 60s. We kind of carved our own little niche out in the music world where nobody was doing anything like we were doing.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose.
Your name, though, is interesting to me because it wasn't Warwick, right? It was Warwick.
It is still Warwick.
It is still Warwick, even though we call you Warwick.
Yes.
What happened?
Oh, the first recording, label copy mistake. You know, the guy.
They got your name wrong?
Yeah. He dropped an R and put a W in his place, and so I became a Wick instead of a Rick.
And you stuck with it.
Yeah, I did. You know, and thank goodness, because I was really pissed. I really was. I was very upset about it. That's my name, you know.
Sure.
And my grandfather, who was a Warwick minister, he was my biggest fan, I must also add. He said, well, look, my baby, listen. And my mother said the same thing to me. Don't worry about that. She said, look at it this way. Warwick is your stage name. And that's what it is. It's my stage name.
Before I put on my makeup.
I mean, you're someone who broke barriers. Did you experience racism in the music industry, and what was it? What was that like?
You know, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was funny. I did my first tour in the South. I decided I wanted to get a drink of water, so I went up to the front where they had the water fountains. And that's when it kind of hit me. Oh, my goodness. There was a white side and a colored side. So there was this white woman who came up to the fountain to bend to drink, and I bent down to drink at the same time. We bumped heads. I said, oh, my goodness, and I started laughing. So I played the game. I said, I know I'm not supposed to say anything to you, but I must say, don't you think it's kind of strange? Yes, you have your side, and I have my side, but the water's coming out of the same pipe. I thought the woman was going to choke. She almost fainted. That's how stupid that really is, you know. What's the reason for it?
What do you think it is that kept you going and has continued to give you the strength to go on?
You know, that's exactly the guy in the sky. You know, my faith is very, very strong, very, very sincere, and it will be for as long as I'm with you. And I truly believe that that God is the one who has the plan. You know, and I always say, we make plans and God laughs. He's got the plan for me, and I know that I'm not finished yet. I got too much else to do.
We're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you're still singing, and we're proud to have you on the program. It's nice to see you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
That's our broadcast. Thank you for watching. I'm John Siegenthaler. The news continues with Antonia Morrow and Libby Casey. I'll see you back here tomorrow night.